Okay guys, so to make it easy, I'll be using the samples from this sample pack folder. I'll start off with a kick. I won't spend too much time building a drum kit, so I'll be using loops mostly. Let me just load in kicks. And then you want to make sure that your BPM is 117 or 116, 117 is fine. Load on the volume again. Just maintain your levels. Make it at least below negative 15 or negative 18 decibels. And then now what we're gonna do is add some loops. Let's add some loops there. Let's just make sure that it is within our tempo. So let's just fit to tempo. And then you wanna chop this last part off. Just note that you guys can also download these packs on my store. Just get the Deep House Sample Pack Part 3. As you can see, there's a prefix 03. So for most of all of these sample packs that I use that have a 03 prefix, so that's Deep House Pack Part 3. Okay, let me just load on the volume and take it to a mixer as well, and then just make sure that there are no low frequencies. Okay, that sounds fine. Let me just add a reverb. Then now I can add this loop as well. Do the same thing, fit to tempo, and then take it to the mixer. So I'm gonna add a reverb and then load on the volume. And then the last thing I'll do is add an EQ and then make a high pass. So this is cutting some low frequencies, and this is what you should, do all the time when you use loops, but then you have a kick on your drum kit. So since I already have a kick playing here, each and every loop that I'm adding, I know there's a bit of low frequencies on it, so I just have to cut them because I already have low frequencies coming from my kicks. Let me just load on the volume. Okay, so that sounds fine. Now I can just add these impacts and some effects. Just load on the volume, but then we'll come back to them later. Yeah, we'll come back to them later, but let me just make sure that we have them added, and we can also make use of a vocal chop. So let me just load on the volume, send it to a mixer, cut some lows, and then use some reverb and some convolver that decrease the wet. Okay, let's hear how that sounds. Okay, that's some nice ambient deep house feeling. Let's just give it more delay. Okay, let me try turn on the impact. Then you're gonna remove some bit of lows. Sounds fine. So the first thing we want to do before adding our sounds is creating some guidelines. The scale that we want to use is or the chords that we want to use is the minor ninth. That's a nice chord to use for deeper sounds. So we can just choose any root note that we want to use. We can use C sharp. Now we can go back to add our sounds. Let's add purity, something from the strings. Okay. Kind of like this one, but it has a bit of noise and I don't know how to get rid of that. But please, if any one of you guys has an idea of how to get rid of this noise, please comment down below. As you can see, there's already some signals coming out and I don't like that, but I like the sound regardless. So let's just hope that what we will build will overpower that noise. So if you can still remember, our root note is C sharp. So let's take our first note to C sharp. Okay. Now let me just pull up some minor ninth chord and then go to C. Okay, that's too loud, so I'm gonna take down the velocity and then also the volume of it, and then paste it here. Okay, now let's take this one up to our ghost note and then this one to our ghost note as well, and then also this one. Okay, now let's add some more pads or ambient sound from our GMS plugin. I'm gonna go to the pads. Okay, sounds fine. Let's load up our minor ninth chord. Let's make it short. Okay, that sounds too low, so I'm gonna transpose it an octave upward. Okay, it's off key, so I just have to drag these notes up a bit to our ghost notes. Okay, let me take the volume up, and then to give it more ambience, I'm gonna load a convolver and maybe a reverb, and then also give it some reverb and some delay too. Okay, let's add more ambient sounds from our GMS. I'm just gonna clone that, but then for these I can go to my plugged bass sounds and maybe we can try adding notes from this preset. Let's load up minor ninth, make it short, and then locate our root note, which is C sharp. It sounds too low, so I'm gonna transpose it an octave upward. Let me just slow down the volume. That sounds fine. Okay, let me just turn on this effect. Let me just clone it and then reverse this one and then drag and drop it on my playlist. Just make sure that they align well together. And then, yeah, maybe I can also drag a Xyle splash, but I don't have it here, so it's fine. Now I can add my melodies. Let's go to Nexus. And then just gonna take down the cutoff frequency and then reduce the volume again. And then see what I can build. Okay, just gonna duplicate this. Okay, I don't like the repetition, so let's just create some variation. Let's do the same here. Okay, just to give it that variation in it. We can automate the cutoff frequency at a later stage. Okay, now we can add a bassline just to give it that full drive. Let's add something from Revity S. Go to the bass section, square envelope. Just gonna load on the volume. Okay. I want to locate the root note, which is C sharp. Let me just duplicate this and then maybe I can remove the first note. Now we can add maybe a secondary bass line towards the climax of our song. I'm gonna use the analog bass and layer it up with the aggressive TE. So let me mute this one and try build up another bass line. Okay, let me just clone this one because it has a lot of sub. Let me copy and paste it here. So what I'm gonna do for this one, I'm gonna make this element, what do we call this, slide nodes. So I'm gonna make them slide nodes. So I'm gonna cut this and take it to a separate pattern. Also the melody. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of track arrangement. Let me do some chopping here just to give you that variation. Try crop this out and here as well. Let me see if that works. That's it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave a comment, and also don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, and also please share the video for other producers to watch the content. Otherwise, I'll catch you on my next video. Also, if you wanna purchase the beat for your own use, if you wanna carry on with the production or learn a few things from the project itself, you are welcome to go purchase it on my store. That will also help to support the channel. Otherwise, I'll catch you on my next video.